Tip-off goes to Minnesota. You take a look at the Suns. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. Here's Mr. Clutch. Booker in the corner. The pass to Mr. Clutch. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Second shot opportunity. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got the first points of the night for Phoenix.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Edwards with it. Bridges covering. Outside, Russell fires the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Crowder, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
The kick out to Town. Offline with his three. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Over to the wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Mr. Clutch has got 6.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. Devin understands that he has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here is Russell. Gobert with a screen for Russell. Passes it to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Towns a screen on Bridges. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Mr. Clutch. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now, here is Russell. Takes it to Gobert. Off the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
And the basket is good.
Anthony Edwards.
It's on Anthony Edwards. The first trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Suns. Minnesota also making some changes. Kyle Anderson is checked in for Gobert. Bryn Forbes comes in for Noel. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. Oh, here's Edwards. Here's Towns. Towns with a screen. Takes it inside. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8-point game. A nice shot by Anderson.
And they've scored several times.
And the
keep scoring. Raise your average.
Timberwolves trail by 12. On the court for Minnesota. They've got Kyle Anderson. Also, Rudy Gobert out there. Russell is out there with Edwards. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Now, here is Russell. Pass to Noel. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Russell, no luck. Suns leading by 12. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
And with an update from the sidelines, Let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against Minnesota was a man determined. He scored 41 points and got there the usual way, an impressive barrage of three-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Edwards. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's Russell after the three-pointer from Mr. Clutch. And the basket by Gobert.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Paul. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now, here is Russell. Spins. Fires the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 19. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Drops in the tray. Mr. Clutch has got 24.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
So looking it over, he kicks to Towns. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here's Bridges. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. And now it's 27 points for Mr. Clutch.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Russell with the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're coming off a great victory on Wednesday.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And here's Russell after the 3-pointer from Mr. Clutch. Count it. Russell's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Guys, that was really nice work mixing in this shot. When Russell was squared up and shooting with confidence, which is most of the time, we can bury it.
Count it. Good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 5. Again, Russell missing.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Russell, this is to Gobert.
Even from
DeAndre Ayton, 1st personal foul. 1st team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, 2 shots.
He's checked in. And so it's Phoenix ahead by 26 points as we get ready for
The Timberwolves 28.
You look at the rebounding numbers, and it tells the tale. I'm telling you.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. They already have a lead in the series, and guys, they look to be in total control.
They are clicking at the right.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Evan Booker out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
The pass to Mr. Clutch. Outside Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. 3-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Attacking on the...
Number 4. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
And so he makes both from the line. And so here's Phoenix. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's off on that one. Nice D from Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. Shot on the wing. Green for 2 points. Edwards got his first points of the night.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. It seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And here's Russell. 7 points in the game. And that one's good. Towns.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Passes it to Crowder. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Russell kicks to Gobert. Pass to Noel. Outside Russell. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75.
And again for 3.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the 3rd most 3-point field goals in single-game playoff history. A crossover. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it.
And the shots just continue to say no.
Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for 2nd place all-time in 3-point makes for a playoff game. Towns finds Edwards. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good! Another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied this single-game playoff record for three-pointers made.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Towns for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Gobert brings the double team. This one for three, and again for three.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
Oh, an incredible achievement, one that will surely be celebrated around the world. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. The Suns here with a different look. Saric has checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges. And Paul subbed in for Booker. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Edwards. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Noel. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. Anderson passes to Towns. And he's good on the three ball. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Towns. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Dario Saric putting in the work defensively there. Nice job that time.
And so it's Phoenix way out in front. They're leading.
Yeah, you guys are lighting it up.
And please give a big round of applause for the song You Get Me.
Clutch was checked in for Johnson. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. Russell comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Here's Payne. On the court for Minnesota. They've got McDaniels. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anderson. Then it's Russell. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Out to the wing. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Well, Phoenix shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing their best work of late.
On that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
You know, that's really the biggest reason Forbes is out there, guys. Find space on the perimeter and knock down the three-point shot.
Hits it again. Wow.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. Russell with a wide-open look. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper.
Well, that's going to wrap this one up. Fans are already starting to flood the exits. This is going to go down as a big game to win for the Suns.
This was he got it again. Sensational.
He has taken over this game.
And now GA tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time.
And he's now matched the Hall of Famer Elgin Baylor with Michael Jordan's all-time record only 2 points away.
And out of bounds. Gained possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. Here he goes. And Towns throws it down.
And no help on that one. Towns, long strides, but all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
The pass to Craig. Here's Mr. Clutch. Connects again.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Craig, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Mr. Clutch banked in off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Pocket 6 over Shorich. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Passes it to Payne. Now, here's Shamet to the right side. It's stolen. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That'll be his
second personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, Anthony Edwards.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference.